Hello, welcome back to the channel. Thank you for joining me. Let's jump into a quick reading for Sagittarius from the highest teams of Love and Light. Okay, I'm kind of being called towards the Kali deck, so let's try it out. You could notice people are copying you or that they have copied you. I mean, I guess that's good. It means you're a leader in some sense, perhaps, a trendsetter. Sagittarius, vital messages, if any, from this deck for Sagittarius from the highest teams of Love and Light, Angel Michael, Guardians, and Guides from the highest timeline for Sagittarius energies. Oh, came out kind of quick. Audra Kali, interesting. She looks very self-assured. Interesting. You could be overcoming something very negative. 14 here. Heard karmic cycle. Somebody could have been annoying you or trying to impact your emotional state. And it says, our wild divine mother knows when to become gentle with our hearts, bestowing sweetness that liberates us from fear. Though you may have faced much struggle and challenge on your path, though it may seem only the most powerful intensity stems the tide of negativity, the dark mother of grace conquers the obstacles to your freedom with gentleness. She manifests herself now as Bhadra the gentle. She will calm the waves of emotion, eradicate doubt or despair, and provide a safe and graceful passage through all difficulties. So you might need to walk away or not look back kind of energy as well. Sometimes what we learn as we connect with her is that we deserve tenderness, sweetness, and gentleness, and that we have been far too hard on ourselves for far too long. So you could be exiting some kind of like long standing. You could feel like you're kind of in the clear now. More, you could have like better dreams or like better ideas coming up now in this higher vibrational state. Let's see. She's worshipped for protection from epidemics and drought. So maybe you're drinking a lot of water and protecting your immune system. These are literal and symbolic protections. An epidemic is a mass contagion. It can be swiftly spreading disease of the body, but also mind. Fearful collective reactions based on societal conditioning and manipulated through the media can spread like wildfire. So maybe you were kind of eliminated these influences in your life. So yeah, interesting. It's not always effective to fight fire with fire or try to overcome force with greater force. Her wisdom is that of a gently nature, able to calm, disarm, and diffuse. So this could be the kind of energy that you're engaging in today. Yeah, I think we have the moon sextiling Jupiter later tonight, this evening, so it's kind of building throughout the day. There's not always a need to try and grapple and conquer. Sometimes the need is simply to let go and move on, right, towards happiness, happy times, good things that you should be focusing on, creative endeavors, hobbies, whatever brings you joy. Nothing rightfully yours shall ever be denied to you. The simplicity of this confuses those who have learned they need to pick up any gauntlet thrown by another person at any time. Just because another has created a reality for themselves and is attempting to draw you into it, it does not mean that you must participate. You have the divinely granted gift to choose where to invest your energy. Be strong so that you can know gentleness. I love this. 96. So kind of very clear and concise in where you're investing your time, thoughts, frequency. Let's move on. We're going to do a Celtic. I don't think we've used that for a little bit for you guys. Highest teams of Love and Light. I love her crown. She's got such a gorgeous crown. Sagittarius from the highest teams of Love and Light. Valuable messages. Wow. It's in the reverse, so hand fasting. You could be exiting a relationship. Red Dragon on the top. Tell me more. Ooh, Saradwin's Cauldron. Yeah, kind of mysterious, isn't it? So this could be like manifestation, right? You could be cooking more. Let's see what this says. Or sowing intentions. Yeah, there is something here about a gentling thing, though. Like, there's something about if you've been pushing yourself or this is a time to like really rest, really go within, really calm the waves. Let's see. Rebirth, renewal, and transformation. Rebirth, renewal. I like that. Saradwin is the Celtic goddess of rebirth and renewal. She is the keeper of the cauldron of resurrection, bringing warriors back to life so they can live to fight another day, or guiding them on their journey into the afterlife. So you could be in a transition stage, right? And I feel like things are about to get easier in your healing. It's kind of like after you completed a cycle or like in a boxing match, it's like you get a bottle of water. There's that kind of vitalizing nature. She is also a portal guardian, standing at the veil between the world of the living and the dead. On the night of Samhain, which we're approaching, right, or Samhain, she pulls back the veil to allow the dead to visit their loved ones. This again marks her out as a powerful goddess of life, death, and rebirth. So you could notice your ancestors around you. When Saradwin's cauldron is present and is spread, it is an indication that you're about to undergo some kind of transformation or renewal. So you could have like an ancestor altar. It might be a voluntary process in that you want to change careers or you're ready for a new relationship after a period of being single. It can also refer to an unwelcome or enforced transformation. I'm really feeling this is a good thing, especially with this card here. There's a lot of peace coming in. I feel like this, if you've been dealing with a long standing, maybe your entire life of just constant fights and challenges and battles, I think you're entering a time of like kind of I'm seeing like Christmas, right? Like it's kind of joy. It's relaxation, right? Let's see. You can also, yeah. So, however, this is a positive card. It suggests whatever is taken from you wasn't doing you much good to begin with. Know that even something better will come to fill the void, and that this transformation will be of benefit in the long run. So you might have had to like give something up on purpose, right? So that you could move towards something better. This could be a work position or something about reciprocity. I see your finances are improving, but let's get some tarot. This could be your relationship to yourself as well, and that manifests externally, right? From the highest teams of love and light. Yeah, you're overcoming some kind of relationship. This could have been like multiple relationships, multiple dynamics, just dynamics with people in general. Yeah, strength, empowerment. I love that. There is something here about going with ease and flow. It's interesting that she has blue skin, but her eyes look like yellow, which is beautiful. So it's like that light from within, right? Yeah, there's a need to like pull away from like, hot tempered people or angry, aggressive people, or maybe like forcing something to happen, or thinking you know best or something like that. Sagittarius. I would say this is more of a time for like gentle. There's something about like healing yourself. This could be bringing parts of you, integrating them, right? Integration here. Interesting. There could be new offers headed your way, so it's like kind of like maybe you need to be prepared for this as well. Yeah, you're moving towards your north node. You're letting go of the past, self-worth on the top of the deck. Let's get you a white light for Sag. The highest teams of love and light, valuable messages. So if you can do something that brings you joy and fun today, I think that would be valuable, Sagittarius, because there is something here about like even though everything around her is red, she's blue, right? She's very calm, she's very centered, she's very relaxed. Anything else for Sag? Perfume of Sophia, exactly. Let's read that for 12. So this is obviously 12 can represent with Taurus energy there self-value, self-worth, enjoyment, pleasure, Venusian endeavors, money, food, things like that. Of course, no overindulgence is healthy or necessary, but there could be something about leaning into more joy. So let's go ahead and read this and attracting because of that as well, right? So let's see. People could have underestimated you, side note. Says you will be able to sense the best timing and approach to take. So, especially if you're manifesting or something, this is about giving time for the universe to kind of render, so to speak. You'll be able to sense the best timing and approach to take. To create space for healing and resolution, connect with your body and ground yourself in the here and now with body friendly practices. You find your way intuitively and instinctively, even through confusing circumstances where one moment you're sure the answer is no, the other moment you're sure it's yes. Give up trying to find the answer out right now and remain open with positive but relaxed expectation. That clarity shall emerge spontaneously according to divine timing. Because I feel like there is some potential for like pain if you try to force something or like injuring yourself. Um, yeah. Trust that your questions about life will be answered. Even now, you're in the process of working your way towards answers that bring you clarity and high understanding. There is a kindness in how the universe delivers a message. There is a story of 3 rabbis who went in the room and saw God. One rabbi dropped dead, the other went crazy, and the third one became enlightened. It was the same room, the same divine presence. So, what accounts for the different outcomes? When we are ready for knowledge, divine guidance is incredibly helpful and healing. However, we may need certain experiences to become ready. Yeah, so that you can actually maintain this frequency, right? So, there could be something about building the structures of the containers for your future manifestations. There is so much grace in veiling a truth as in revealing it. There is a beautiful Sufi teaching that destiny is granted with compassion. And there's something about if you raise your frequency or you're kind of prepared for something, truth naturally is revealed to you, right? There is a time to prepare for knowledge, a time to receive it, and a time to live it. There is a danger in trying to force knowledge. Force is a desire to progress faster than naturally is taking place. It is a disconnection from the natural rhythms, the sacred feminine, the power of knowing and divine timing. The oracle of the perfume of Sophia asks you to trust your nose. Sophia is also associated with like knowledge. The spiritual symbolism of the ability to smell is the capacity for discernment, right? If somebody has an icky energy around you or a weird smell, stay away. If something is warning you, to stay away. In the words of Juliet in Romeo and Juliet, a rose by any other name would just smell as sweet. The nose knows. As you lean into natural timing, rather than trying to force something to happen, you remain connected to your own ground of being. You won't be pushing to get ahead, you'll be in connection with yourself. You'll be able to sense with your body and soul that which might otherwise confuse your mind, with its tendency to argue first one way and then the other. So this is not about the mind at all. Sense with your body and soul. You will instinctively sniff out the truth of a situation. Then you shall be able to do something useful with the knowledge, developing the patience required to see us through times when we cannot know something with trust, and hopefully something. Because actually, this is funny because your card is temperance, right? Which is all about like if you're tempering chocolate or something on the stove, like in a cauldron, you can't rush that process. You're just gonna burn it. So Developing the patience required to see us through times when we can't know something with trust and hopefully some equanimity is an important part of our soul journey. And there is something interesting in the mystery, isn't there? There's some kind of magic there for sure. If such times evoke fearful or negative predictions or anxiety based on a lack of belief, then you can deal with whatever arises with grace and dignity, then work on those issues. So this is about that faith, that relaxation, that connection with your spirit team. Do what you can do now, leave everything else up to the loving, wise workings of the universe. If you're pushing for resolution, answer, or understanding before it's time for you to know, you feel frustrated, it will be more constructive and enjoyable for you to engage with what is. Will it require the development of your character, the capacity for patience, for trust and faith, for commitment and devotion, even when there's no evidence you shall succeed? Yes, likely it shall. So this is kind of the test, so to speak, especially if you're carving a path that's unique and creative. Seeing Django. To live in such a way is wonderfully courageous and inspired and requires spiritual maturity. Aligning yourself with greater wisdom and timing and surrendering yourself in its service is the basis for spiritual maturity. You will have your answers, and in the interim, you're doing beautifully. Continue with your journey. So I think this is some kind of confirmation for you guys, especially if you're closing out cycles. You could be changing belief systems as well. But let us continue on with some tarot. Actually, let's pull some of these. Things could be being like designed, like I'm seeing a blueprint, like there's kind of like things still being like edited or Sagittarius, any vital messages from this deck from the highest teams of love and light, angels, guardians, and guides, most beneficial beings and deities. There's something about taking care of yourself as well so that you can be ready or prepared. It's kind of giving like I don't know, like working on yourself or working on your health or karmic relationship. You could be like solving certain like dynamics in your life as well. This might be a time to listen to your instincts. If your instincts tell you to go somewhere, do something, whatever, even if it's not like your your most vital priority, there could be a reason for that. Yeah, interesting. So there might be a need to like change up your routine or something. You could have been involved with somebody in the past that was indigenous or Native American, or you could have like past life like lessons or lives there that are like repeating in this life. There's something about healing disparate parts of yourself, maybe like the sun and moon kind of energy, like your emotions, your soul purpose with the sun, right? I feel like there's better relationships coming for you as well. There could be some kind of clearing or cleansing as well happening here. Yeah, your father is around, especially if they've passed on, or something about your father could be relevant. Let's get you an oracle message. Sagittarius, vital advice, please. Interesting. Firesider. That's so funny. Dwell on the medicine that exists to protect the spirit. You can see there's like cayenne, there's like jalapenos, there's like so many different garlic. So those could all be things you're eating or interacting with. So let's see. Firesider. There's some kind of maturity process happening as well. Because now it's kind of like giving, I don't know, I'm seeing like sun-dried tomatoes. It's like, that's not instant, right? You've got to wait till the sun dries the tomatoes out. You can't rush sun-dried tomatoes. Preparation. Building immunity and strengthening the spirit. Okay. Your higher self chose this card because Firesider wishes to tell you something that might be difficult to understand, which is manifestation is not magic. What manifestation does is make space for prep to be useful. Interesting. The universe expands possibilities and moves things around so that you're in the right place at the right time and offers a helpline when you're facing obstacles. So you could be practicing like manifestation techniques, asking for what you desire. I also see a lot of opportunities available. Even so, you wouldn't go to a job interview without being prepared to explain why you're the right person for the job, or go to the store without money to. This card reminds you to not go to spirit asking for miracles to be made on your behalf. If you aren't ready to make a phone call or save a little extra, at least make a plan. In truth, manifestation can, but you can also just manifest like the steps before then. Like this is not some, I don't like sometimes I like these cards, but I don't like the, like, sometimes these don't connect with the reading. So you can manifest, feeling better so that you can actually be in the right headspace to know what to do. I think that's a better way of doing it. And that way you can raise your frequency and have the ideas and downloads, right, of what you need to actually do. I don't think this is so much about forcing things. But anyways, in truth, manifestation can feel like magic, but so few of us are, I don't know. I'm just going to move on from this because I don't love the way they explain shit in here sometimes. No offense. I love the cards, though. And it's a good starting point. And nothing's perfect. Purpose. Interesting. There could be something about purpose. This is why the universe sends you challenges that are meant to build your spiritual immunity. They make you stronger, wiser, more prepared to manifest in a way that truly does feel like magic. So you get to refine your techniques and learn how to actually manifest. What's blocking your manifestations? What do you need to heal? With time and your willingness to prepare for greatness, You will experience a life that is deliberate rather than happening by the whims of cosmic energy. I don't know so much about that. Everything is cosmic energy, so I don't really totally agree with this reader, or this writer, sorry. Yeah. But it needs to know that you're prepared to take the leap when it calls. So maybe this is about getting yourself in the right state before you, jump forward, 100. That's what I was saying. Like, if you're just like running ahead, I don't know. I feel like there's something about tempering. Like, you know what I mean? Like, there's little steps, like, when you're cooking, you take your time. You don't, I mean, you could try to rush, but like sometimes it's good to have like things planned ahead of time, You slowly take your time chopping the garlic or whatever else you need to do. But we're going to move on and get some tarot. Well, they're calling me towards the angel deck. Sagittarius, people and placements from the highest teams of love and light. Valuable messages from the highest teams of love and light. Ten of Wands, you're releasing something. You're at the end of a cycle, a burden. This could be something from past lives. I think you're elevating, like upgrading. I think this is relevant or necessary for you to upgrade. This could be in your home. Harvest Witch is on the top, which is interesting. What sacrifices have you made for the greater vision of what's to be? Exactly. Seven of Wands. Yeah, you could have like let go of advocating for something. I see you being liberated from something from the past as well. You could have established boundaries from against the past. I heard in my head against it. So maybe somebody was kind of working against you, so you need to protect yourself. Someone I'm seeing like in Egypt, like when they, I don't know, I'm seeing somebody wanted to like bury you alive or like mummify you or keep you stuck or something like that. So that could be relevant. Yeah, Page of Pentacles here. That could be like a new opportunity. King of Pentacles, wow. So this is like, could be a masculine, could be somebody with earth sign placements, could be a boss figure. This could be you coming into more stability as well, like sowing the seeds, being the farmer of your life, so to speak. Yeah, somebody was trying to throw off your stability in the past, it looks like. You could have had to protect your stability against this person. Yeah, this could be like a repetitive karmic cycle in your family lineage. This person could have been projecting their own instability onto you and hoping that you could like pick up their karma and they could swap for yours or something. Very nefarious. I've heard Gemini in my head, so this person could have Gemini placements. Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. Yeah, there's something that you need to like maybe pull away from. Yeah, stop investing in. Interesting. This could be a karmic relationship, Sagittarius. Or there's something about being more conscious about what you're working on. It's interesting because yesterday, I think in the past few days, we've had like Eight of Pentacles upright in your reading, and now I'm seeing it in the reverse. So I'm seeing that this might not be the time to push forward exactly. I don't know why. Maybe there's certain transits going on right now. Or maybe you're just feeling the need to like really solidify what you want to do first or what your plan of action is so that you're not rushing ahead. It's kind of like, learning the recipe. Yeah, someone was lying to you in the past. Seven of Swords, Aquarius energy. Or you could have needed to keep things private in the past to move away from something very strategically. Yeah, this was somebody who was like a lot of burdens. Yeah, Page of Cups. This could be somebody very immature. I feel like it was a distraction. I heard distraction in my head, so... Yeah, this is somebody who wants to like apologize or something, but I feel like it's like petty. It's like kind of giving like yeah, I know I hurt you real bad, and we had a really bad dynamic, but I want another chance. It's like, well, you don't have to agree to the other chance, right? Sagittarius. Yeah, Ten of Swords in the reverse. It's like you've already healed. It's kind of giving like, it's kind of like I'm literally seeing a stab wound, but it's now healed, and there's like a scar tissue, and it's pretty nice. It's like there's it's healing. But you still got the scar on you. So I don't know if you would want to be around somebody that like perhaps stabbed you or something like that. This person could have betrayed you or tried to harm you in some way. And it's like, why would I even be around you? Honestly, there's no need for kumbaya here. I'm not the one who needs forgiveness, right? Go to God if you need forgiveness type energy, right? So the Hangman could be a Pisces, could be something about changing your perspective about the situation. Nine of Cups, yeah, in the future, that's a beautiful card. So this is about putting yourself first, your happiness, your personal happiness first is really leading the way, and then everything else will align and guide you towards the right outcome and situation. You could have been changing your belief system, or you could have gotten out of a contract, I heard. This could have been some kind of commitment. Yeah, this is somebody very petty, vengeful, Page of Swords. I'm seeing a lot of petty energy from the past, honestly. There's nothing mature here. It was Page of Swords and Page of Cups. That's like garbage energy, no offense. Like, so this person could be watching you, or somebody might want to communicate with you in some sense, but I don't know. I don't know if you would be open for that, and I don't think you should be, honestly. If you're already at like level 30, and this person is just starting the game, what's the point? You know what I mean? Like, what's the point? By the time they're at where you're at level 80. Like, what the hell? You know what I mean? So, justice. Yeah, there's something about like balancing the scales out of your own life. You could be taking good care of your immune system right now. You could be cleansing. You could be healing. You could be becoming stronger. So why would you allow people in that kept you in a lower state? Is my question. Yeah, so I don't think they want you to invest in this. Protect the spirit. Yeah, dwell on the medicine that protects the spirit. So this could be you like integrating parts of yourself, healing and becoming stronger. Yeah, I just see somebody watching you, honestly. Queen of Wands, but you're in your power, you're in your empowerment, you're in the future, you're in your confidence. And you can even see in this card, it looks kind of like she's shielding herself or protecting herself. So I don't know how this camera focuses. I don't know if I can change. Maybe I'll have to use a different recording software, but divine power guards against mental troubles. Yeah, this person was really causing some bullshit in your life, and I don't think it's even impacting you now. And I feel like since we started your reading out with this beautiful card here, it's like even though there's a bunch of bullshit around you, you're still calm. You know what I mean? If anything, you're probably alchemizing the energy, and you're probably a breath of fresh air. You can eat a breath of fresh air. I didn't even notice she had like a third eye there. So there's something about your intuitive capabilities, and when you're staying calm, being able to discern and see clearly. Sagittarius. Any other messages? Yeah, there's something about divine timing here. This could have been like you could have been guided to move away from this, or there was some kind of judgment call made in the past. Advancement and progress teaches, guides, and records events in the book of life. So, yes, this is something from the past or moving beyond. So, Six of Cups energy, Sag. Yep, the world. We've been seeing that a lot in your reading. So it's funny because the past few days the world was on the right, which meant like a future, and now it's in the past. So it's like you've already moved beyond it. And you could feel this. You might even feel lighter. You might have like better dreams. You might have just better time, like a better thinking, better emotional pattern. You might be able to focus on things that actually are inspiring you. Rejection. Four of Cups here. Yeah, rejection. You could have also rejected certain offers or opportunities because they were too meager or they weren't mature enough. I feel like you're being very picky. Yeah, this person, yeah, so with the Page of Cups and the Two of Swords, I would not accept this apology. This person's only going to throw you in denial and going to make you enter into denial. And that makes sense because if somebody apologizes, you might think, oh, like, or invest in you slightly emotionally. You might be like, oh, there's maybe a chance here. There's no chance here. Like, you've already been stabbed. The wound has already been healed. Why would you go back? Do you want another wound? Is that what you're aiming for? Sagittarius, people and placements. Yeah, Three of Pentacles in reverse. This is not somebody to work with, not somebody to collaborate with. Yeah, the Hermit here. This is about, with the Hermit and the Four of Cups, this is about rejecting things and not working on things that you don't want to invest in. This could be even just talking to somebody. You don't have to talk to anybody in your life. It's your life. Life is short, right? Knight of Swords. This could be somebody with air sign placements. Yeah, I see you blocking communication. And there's something balancing out because of this. It's like, yeah, that could be what this is. This person feels their karma, so they're trying to like engage with you so that they can sip up your karma like a straw, and then it gets transferred back to them, and then you pick up all their negative karma, right? And then now you're back in the sickly shit. Basically, it's kind of giving like if you ever take a safety course, it's like, they always say don't rush in to help someone without evaluating the situation, right? Because if you rush in, you're just gonna die. You're just gonna fucking die. Right? Because you didn't pay attention to the situation. Maybe there's a noxious gas around, and now you're out, and they're out cold. Like there's something about don't follow the herd at this time, Sag. This person might be trying. Yeah, this is sex. This person just wants sex. It's not serious. It's nothing long term. I'm seeing a very petty energy here. The only thing this person might even want to do is just dominate you through sex or get you pregnant, and as such continue a karmic cycle and continue to abuse you. So I would be careful. Death. Yeah, exactly. Scorpio energy here. The time has run out, and time is running out, and time will run out. So. Yeah, and because you're moving away from this Nine of Swords in the reverse, you're not having sleepless nights, you're not having anxiety, you're happy as a bird, as a bee. Yeah, there was no reciprocity here in an emotional sense with the past. It wasn't respectful, so I would just stay away from that. This person could have like emotional issues and they project this on others. It's kind of giving like somebody who goes to therapy but never actually changes. So it's just like an excuse, honestly. But I see you protecting your stability with the Nine of Pentacles here. Yeah, this is somebody very petty, very cruel. This is somebody strategic too, so you need to be careful because they will lie. I heard they will use any means necessary, so just be careful of this person. I see you being elevated or like lifted away from this. I'm literally seeing like maybe this person's like in those video games. It's like those zombie games where you have like a bunch of zombies trying to like swarm you, but then I see somebody like grab your hand who can fly and they just lift you up and out of there. So I don't know what that's about. Maybe like a helicopter, like you're being saved or something. So Sagittarius, people in placements. Yeah, this is a Taurus maybe energy. This is somebody you left a commitment with or you changed your mind about, your belief systems about. This person just wants to take from you is what I heard in my head. So They just want to steal your time, your energy, your gifts, your abilities, your karma, whatever they can. Yeah, Eight of Cups. Walking away serves the karma. It's like when you detach, you're able to have this confidence, or you're able to cleanse and clear and manifest whatever you want to manifest without this energy in your life. So beautiful. Let's get you some. Yes, yes. This person wanted to project some kind of downfall energy on you as well. King of Wands. This could be a masculine fire sign or somebody with those placements as well as the air sign placements, maybe Earth. I don't know why I was grabbing this deck. That's interesting. Maybe there's a message in here. So let's see. The highest teams of love and light. Sagittarius' vital messages. Do you have vital messages for Sag? Yeah, Coral. Could be somebody with Cancer. They just want to fight you. They want to impede your excitement. So I would just stay the fuck away from this. Adaptability. This could be somebody with Gemini placements. Very two-faced. And I think you're overcoming this because it kind of looks like Callie when she's like overcoming. She's like, I mean, it looks like she's stepping on him or something like that. So adaptability. You could be extremely adaptable. I see a way being a way out that you might have already taken or being created for you. I'm seeing boat imagery. So let's go ahead and read Moon and Gemini. You might know somebody with Moon and Gemini. I know my ex had a Moon in Gemini. I've met actually two of them. So you might know people with that placement. For me, they can be quite two-faced. That's what I've experienced. I'm not trying to hate, but it's just true. Adaptability, let's see. The Moon Gemini person rationalizes emotions and his or her need to talk and explore the whys and wherefore the feelings. I mean, they can talk to themselves, to their spirit team, or to their therapist or their friends. You never have an obligation to talk to this person. Can make for expensive phone bills. Early childhood memories will, to a large extent, condition the current thoughts and ideas of people with this planet sign combination. The Moon represents their mother, so their mother could be a Gemini, right? Sometimes these people, in my opinion, can have like bipolar tendencies. Like they seem one way and then behind closed doors, very different. You know what I mean? Moon Geminians, I don't know how to say that, have been intensely strong imagination and sense of fantasy. For what I've noticed, actually, they need to stay moving, or they need to. They're always generated, very anxious and nervous because it's ruled by Mercury, the mind. So either they channel it through like productive, socializing or whatever, driving because Gemini rules cars, or they're just like erratic. You know what I mean? No offense. Restless curiosity keeps this personality type constantly on the move, avoiding monotony at all costs. And no offense, like if you're like a person who's like a Taurus moon or something that's more like a Pisces moon, you're not gonna love this. Like Pisces moon is more about sleep, it's more about intuition, it's more about, art, feeling, music. It's not so much about get up and go. Get the fuck up and go. So yeah, this person could be like in a rush or constant jittery. They might look like they're on drugs. They might be on drugs. I've known two of them that were on drugs. So let's see. And that's because their mind is just like firing and they don't have any channel for it, so they take drugs, right? Spontaneous quick-wittedness and ability to come up with the right answer most of the time is tiring, though the nerves always suffer. So this person might need to learn, if you know anybody with this, how to deal with this moon sign or how to work with it. That's why I think astrology is so fantastic. The negative aspect of this placing is a tendency towards nervous troubles and fidgety feet. Also, certain nakshatras associated with Gemini, since it's an earlier zodiac sign, because usually the earlier, as we move through the zodiac cycle, we evolve on the concepts of the past. Gemini is the point when you're just coming into information. It's like a baby. It's like early education, right? When you're just learning things. So one of the nakshatra's themes, though, and I think it's from Mrigashira, can be gaslighting. So Geminis can try to construct a reality that they, with lies or illusions, but it's not really going to stick because it's like kind of an earlier zodiac sign tendency. Like as you go throughout. Anyways, I don't want to get too into it, but I just wanted to warn you in case you're dealing with somebody, because someone could try to use words to gaslight the reality you're in type energy. Like, I'm not wrong, you're wrong, and actually you made all the mistakes type energy, right? Too many ideas and concerns running around inside the head at the same time is no way to solve problems. The person the adaptability card describes may even forget what he or she felt in the first place. The need to talk everything out, although of prime importance, must be balanced with periods of mental relaxation. That's what I've noticed. I think Moon and Gemini people need to fucking relax, no offense. When this card is drawn, close relatives, brothers or sisters are prominent. So maybe this person treated you like that as well. So very kind of, if you don't like that energy, unless you want to be bro with your, your partner. But yeah, fidgeting, interesting. Secretive comments. Yeah, I've noticed that with Gemini, secretive comments. Like they will in your face be your friend, but behind your back, they will shit talk you to no end. You know what I mean? And that's because they might be trying to gain control over you or whatever. So yeah, I don't know. Let's move on. We also have Mercury in Gemini here. Interesting. Hmm. Alrighty. Mars and Aries on the top. Okay. Let's get you some tea leaf. For Sagittarius energy, people in placements value the most valuable messages from their spirit team, guardians, and guides. Yeah, you could be like on a vacation. Yeah, this person was quite greedy. I don't think you're letting them take from you anymore. Yeah, someone was working against you or behind your back. So yeah, someone was like trying to make you go into denial. Sag. It's kind of giving breadcrumb energy, like they insinuate something, but then there's no commitment. It's like a false promise, Sagittarius. Yeah, they didn't want you to be happy. And Geminis can be like that just because Gemini rules. Well, I know that, yeah, like Mercury can be a kind of negative, malefic planet at times where they kind of always aim to destroy people's peace, always aim to lower the frequency of things. So I would be careful about that if you're around this person. Yeah, forces working against you and you've detached from this. And it's like you can even see like dumping, like she looks like he's dumping something out and it's right on top of karmic relationships. So, Sag. It's like you're not even with the Eight of Cups there. It's like you're literally not even involved anymore. Transformation. That's crazy. Yeah, gives consolation in adversity. I see things happening in your daily routine, in your job. Tell me more. Yep, because these won't be able to impact you anymore. No more fears, worries, or tense situations. I do notice that Geminis can sometimes project, especially if they don't want you to be doing good. They'll project what they think or negativity, basically trying to sow seeds of doubt. And it's because they're operating in a way that's like immature, basically. Because Gemini, no offense, is just an earlier energy in the zodiac sign placements. I have third house placements, so I'm not trying to hate or anything. I don't have any Gemini placements, but Sagittarius people in placements. I think education definitely helps. Yeah, this person's sad. They could be someone distant to you. Maybe they're trying to like get you to feel the same sadness, but I don't think you are sad, and you don't need to be sad. With the Eight of Cups here, with the Sun and empowerment in the future position, it's like this person tried to overcome your own strength because they're weak, right? Sagittarius people in placements. Could be a Leo energy or somebody who's having like a. I heard what did I hear near death, but in crisis, but so maybe this person's going through some kind of karma or something like that, or manifesting their own downfall. But there could be something about this person doesn't eat healthy as well. Something about this person's diet is off, especially if you're like a fidgety person. I feel like Geminis probably should have like solid food. Like, for example, someone not eating right would be too much sugar, too much caffeine, too much stupid shit that even evokes more of their nervous system to kind of get inflamed. And then they have all these issues and they go to the doctor and they get pills for it. And it's like, if you just solve the root of the issue, we wouldn't be here. If you ate healthier, you know what I mean? Like, you would think better, you know what I mean? Because or maybe this person doesn't drink enough water because that also shrinks the brain. It makes it negative, Sagittarius, or makes them angry, right? And they project that. So it's very dangerous when people don't take care of themselves. It's not a good person to be around. Sagittarius people in placements. This person didn't want you to have luck. I see you moving into more luck though. Yeah, they're trying to give you bad news or like make you have bad news. There's something about protecting against this. You could be like you could like pickle juice or like hot pepper juice or something with like vinegar in it. That could be really helpful as well. And protective. Maybe like vitamin C. But I see you cleansing, clearing this away and out, and I see you having a good time with it too. And I don't think you're being affected. So that's nice. This person's trying to wrap you up. They're trying to get you in quicksand type energy so you can't move. This person could feel stuck in their own life as well. I feel like their karma is coming back to bite them. Like if they wanted you to be stuck, now they're gonna get stuck. Sagittarius people in placements. Yeah, I'm seeing this person enter like a harrowing, like a dark energy, like a dark place. Something about like a dark forest, like filled with thorns and brambles and predators. It's like they wanted you to be there. They wanted to put you in that place, but this person's gonna go in that place. Yeah, I see you protecting your happiness. Yeah, this person didn't want you to have happiness. That's crazy. This person was trying to lie to you so that you would have no clarity with the sun in the reverse. They were like trying to gaslight you, basically, make you think that you're not seeing what you are, kind of energy, right? So that you believe they're bullshit. That makes sense. Yeah. Triumph on the top, eagle, beautiful. This person could be sick or like literally like they're like you might notice around this person that you get more sick because they're literally when you're at a lower frequency, you don't take care of your body, you get sick, you pick up like pathogens, and then you'll spread that, right? So getting back to the basics is helping you to be on the right track in your life. So there is something here about grounding down, doing simple things, simple tasks, I'm also seeing like fly fishing, so there could be something about like that kind of peaceful kind of like a fishing mood, right? You don't rush to catch the fish, you just kind of cast your line. Um, this person's immature as well with the caterpillar here. They're not a butterfly at all. Oh shit. This person has a lot of worries as well. Yeah, they're worried about success, or they're worried about your success. They're trying to shoot you down. Interesting. Sagittarius, so be careful. This could be someone with dark energy, or they could have dark features. Like, yeah. This is somebody who wasn't fair with you either. Like, there could have been like a lack of reciprocity or balance. We did see that with the Six of Cups in the reverse. Could be somebody older than you as well. Disappointment, yeah. And this will teach them a lesson. It's teaching you a lesson to be more mature and move away from this. Yeah, defending yourself. Yeah, and paying attention to your health. So be careful, because this person, yeah, money path is waiting for you to find it. There could be, this person could, and a sincere wish will be granted. This person's not going to get what they wanted, but this person could have, I don't know what I was about to say. Just be careful, because your health could be impacted around this person, or they want to impact your health in a negative sense. So let's see what we get. Sagittarius, people and placements in the highest teams of love and light, valuable messages from the highest timeline. Yeah, this could be somebody older. They could think they have some kind of authority over you. I think this was something from a past life for you that you had to heal out or close out. Star, exactly, healing. Follow the stars, for they know the best. Not too light, not too dark, a shimmer of what is coming next. Yeah, you're letting go of something here. Letting go of the bullshit, letting go of the fighting, getting grounded, staying on the basics. You could be writing. You could be, just in a grounded energy and a peaceful energy. This could be a Taurus in the past as well. Sometimes Taurus can be greedy, no offense. Let's see. Because Taurus will go after people for money. Inner knowing, direction, and North Star. We all have an inner North Star guiding us to our destiny. Your inner star speaks to you through your emotions, both good and bad. So pay attention to that, right? If you're around this person, you have negative, and you're picking up their negative intentions or energy, get the hell away from that. Fear speaks up when you should take caution. Joy is present when you've stumbled upon something that aligns with your soul. Sadness is a call to heal, and inspiration is fertile ground for creativity. You cannot go wrong when you follow the inner star. It is light that guides you home. You have pulled star in the reading to remind you to trust your inner knowing. Your soul knows. So this is not logical. This is kind of just that instant kind of understanding. It knows what you need, and it knows what to avoid. It knows when something doesn't feel right and when you're on the right path, which we saw you are as you get back to the basics. Believe in your ability to understand what is right, even when you're unsure of your destination. And there's something about you being very calm and tempered as you do this. You already know, like maybe this person is the opposite of you. They're always like analyzing things from a logical standpoint. They're like chasing their tail over and over. You already know what you need at this moment. Keep following your inner North Star and you will find your way to your purpose. I like that. Like we said, those instincts, right? Okay. Yeah, do things that make you feel good, I would say. Let's get you one of these. I'm smelling like beautiful smells, and make sure that makes sense why perfume came out, because I'm smelling like something beautiful, like perfume of flowers or something. Like there's something about like indulging in some kind of pleasure. Sagittarius, solitude, exactly. This person might want to take you out of something. That's so funny. I'm a Sagittarius and I'm wearing the same leggings right now. Sagittarius people in placements. Yeah, manifesting. So continue to protect yourself, continue to shield, continue to reflect and reject anything that's not good. This person might want to taint your manifestations or get them to serve them, so I would be careful of that. It looks like you're manifesting money or something like that, or change or courage or a lifestyle that's pleasant to you. Sagittarius. This person could be being eclipsed out of your life. So I think the brightness of your soul that they didn't want you to have, this joy and clarity and happiness and connection to your soul, is actually outshining them. And it's actually going to burn them to a crisp because they don't have access. I'm seeing somebody like walking in a desert and they thought that they could knock on your door and get a glass of water, but it's like, I'm not going to let the devil in, no offense. Sagittarius people in placements. I think you're prioritizing your happiness. Rest here, yeah. It's like you're in a bath while they're in the desert. That's funny. Oh my god. And it's like they didn't need to be in the desert. They could have just, stayed. It's like this person's trying to put their problems on you. It's like they create problems and then they're like, oh, solve my problems. It's like you created it. It's not my problem. Your life is not mine. You have the obligation to your own life. So Sagittarius, who you allow into it, what's in your reality and what is not. Yeah, transformation again. Yep, someone negative. Banshee. This is somebody negative, and your ancestors are protecting you against this person. We'll go ahead and read this for you guys. Yeah, this is giving like they can't get through you. Interesting. They can't get into your energy field, your home, without permission, right? And we saw the Seven of Wands. You're blocking this out. wisely, may I say, because you need to protect your stability, because this person wants to throw off your stability, especially your real estate, your family, your home, your emotional state, so that you don't have stability and you can't manifest happiness. If you're upset, you're not going to manifest joy and opportunities, are you? You're not going to be able to take advantage of them. You're not going to be able to see clearly, and that's what this person wants. This could be a Leo as well, somebody with Leo placements. Very egotistical, narcissistic on the negative side. Not to say all Leos are like that, but if you're on a low vibration, that's what it is. On a higher vibration, Leo can be very great, I'm sure, if they're connected to their soul. If not, there's an issue. Bad omens, wrath. So this person's angry. Oh, let's see. Yeah, there's an ending, and they know there's an ending, and you know there's an ending. I saw the death card, but you're transforming as a result of this, which is beautiful. I feel like this is an ending to like disease for you. This is an ending to like bad karmic cycles for you. This is an ending to like bad energy. To them, you were probably a delicious morsel, weren't you? You were probably delicious to this person. You were like a deer in the forest. The ending is long overdue, and the powers that be can no longer wait. I heard for them to let go. So even though if this person's holding on for the rest of their lives, it doesn't matter. It's over. The choice to end this situation may no longer be your choice. I feel a really positive energy for you. So I think you're kind of embracing this and you've enjoyed it. I'm seeing you relaxing. I'm seeing you, the sun is beaming on you. It's like you're relaxed. It's like this is a blessing. Like you got a fucking squatter out of your house kind of type energy. Yeah, this is something that no longer benefited you. Yep. A relationship that drains you, a job that you hate, a place where you do not feel safe. And this person did not want you to feel safe, right? Could have been intimidating you on purpose. No, it's time to let go. Yeah. So moving on makes space for new energy to come into your life. So this person doesn't want that to happen for you. So they're trying to get their energy and your energy. I would reject it. I would move on regardless. And don't get caught in the mourning process for longer than necessary. I don't think you are. There's so many doors opening up for you now. I'm seeing a Scooby-Doo, so maybe there's something that you've unveiled about this person. It's like we can't, once the story is played out and the villain has been revealed, you can't put the genie back in the bottle. You know what I mean? Like, you can't put the mask back on and pretend you're the villain in my life anymore. I've already unmasked you. You're going to jail, buddy. Like, you know what I mean? Like, owl. So, yeah, okay. Let's get you some juicy messages. I actually have an extra bin now. So, Sagittarius from your highest teams of love and light. This person could have abused you. It says, purging impurities in mind to be able to receive. So, yeah, this is their first card out. Necromancer is showing up, so you could work with spirits as well. Sagittarius people in placements, or there could be a lot of ancestors around you. So maybe these people were trying to like project impurities into your auric field so you wouldn't see clearly as well. Oh my god, so many. Oh my god, that's a lot. Okay. Sagittarius, any extra messages? The highest teams of love and light, Angel Michael, guardians and guides, ancestors, any vital messages for Sag? Yeah, this person was super unfair with you. I'm seeing someone stingy as well. I think you're just I'm seeing now somebody like, you could be just like, I'm seeing you now alone, but like you could have a dog, because I'm seeing somebody like give ice cream to a dog and share an ice cream with a dog. So there could be something about you just enjoying yourself without this person's presence in your life. So, and that's a sign, right? If you're having more fun time without this person, with solitude here and rest, they don't need to be in your life. Why would you invite someone who doesn't give and only takes? This person wants to enter your house to have a slice of your pie that you just made. If you just made a beautiful cherry pie, oh, they'd love a slice. You know what I mean? They'd love to come in and piss on the carpet and leave. That's what this person wants to do, and then you're stuck in that negative energy, aren't you? You're not going to be happy. Sagittarius people in placements. It's kind of like now I'm seeing like a business that rejects certain customers, and I think that's wise. Having rules of who you interact with and who you don't is important. So. It says, meet someone new for coffee. So yeah, there's some kind of good luck coming in. You could be like very confident now. This person's just, sending negative energy towards you. Doesn't matter though, you're healing with the star here. And you're very protected as well. Something about Christmas could be relevant as well. Or you just like happiness and joy. Listen with your heart and you will understand. So it's like a Pokemon. Pokemon, that's funny. I meant to say Pocahontas. You are part of nature's rhythm. Mm-hmm. Go with the flow, go with the seasons, right? Shocked you had the guts. Wow. Wow. Sorry, I'm seeing Anderson. I think that's the name of his movies. He has great movies, so artistic. They wish they were the opposite gender. So this could be somebody that wishes they were you, that's jealous. I was thinking about this today. Like, men are actually so jealous of women. That's why, like, religion was created, like Christianity, Islam, to take all this power away from women, because women create everything. You know what I mean? Like, men are so jealous, so jealous. Like, men are jealous of the fact that other men like women, right? They're jealous of the fact they can't harm certain women, perhaps. Like, they are jealous. So you need to know that. Yeah, and it's just crazy. They opened portals to the demonic. So this person's engaging in negative energy, negative thoughts, negative intentions, stupid actions, stupid decisions, and so that's bad karma. And so there's a lot of spirits that are now getting attached to them. And so you don't want to be around this person, because if they enter your home, they're only going to spread all that disease into your life. Oh wow, this is funny. It landed upright. So you aren't going to be happy without this person. Keep people away from your electronics, trying to steal sensitive info. So this person, do be careful. They're very nefarious. Lainey Wilson, you could like her music. So Lainey Wilson has a great music video about like being free, right? They compare themselves to you. Yeah, this is just garbage energy. Yeah, like, it doesn't matter who compares themselves to you, because you're not comparing yourself to them. They need to focus on themselves. People who compare themselves to others are insecure, right? They don't have any sense of self. Try to turn an earth angel into dark / work for them. What I tell you, toxic. Burning out stems from a lack mindset. So this person might have wanted you to burn out, might have wanted you to engage in the same stupid methods or strategies that they do. No offense. No one can penetrate your aura, right? So there's something about protecting your aura, protecting your energy, protecting your life, protecting your time, protecting your life. Yeah. Don't take it personal, just playing a role to help elevate you. So this is obviously like something that you were signed up to interact with so that you knew how to handle this moving forward, which is with boundaries. If you must be around negative people, envision golden energy emanating off you and clearing negativity. And that's fine. That's good and dandy, right? Like, it's fine to deal with that, but you still need to know that this is not the right place for you. You know, if you need to be temporarily around somebody, you know what I mean, like in public. But other than that, like, if you need to like engage with this person in a relationship long term, I would not be in that energy. This person just, I'm seeing a literal criminal. This person, no. It turned into a bad contract. Nobody comes through your protection barrier. Keep eyes open. Kind of want to fix that card. Let me just get some tape. So maybe you're fixing something as well, just like I'm fixing something right now. So you could be taping up those leaks, those little energetic leaks, protecting your aura, calling on white golden light from heaven, exhaling that into your work field, you know, using your words to protect, like nothing, like ask for protection, right? So let's continue. Aligning / jumping with a better timeline. So you can't interact with the past level if you're already on level 5. You can't go back and repeat level 2. So don't interact with the energy. Focus on happiness. Be gentle with yourself. Yeah, there's something here about gentle kind of like energy. Your guides talk to you when you think you're talking to yourself. So those spark of ideas, your brain is a radio, okay? It's not, you know what I mean? So I'm just gonna leave it there. Breaking down doors of challenges. So you're like steadily working on things as well. Things, I'm seeing this person, like I'm seeing the fairy tale, like Huff and Puff, like I'm gonna blow your house down. Like that's what this person wanted to do, but it's like, my house is made of brick. You know what I mean? Like, things can change in a second. Graceful. Yeah, so they're graceful, interesting. Or grateful? Maybe I meant to write grateful. But I don't know. Maybe being graceful and prepared for these changes as well. It's kind of like when you're tempering chocolate or whatever you're doing tempering, that like at the right moment, the right time, the chemical composition is going to change, right? In the perfect moment. And be careful, because this person could want to throw you off, right? Yeah, I think you've overcome someone, maybe with the Ashwini placements. Could be somebody negative, perhaps. Barracuda, yeah, this could be somebody very, like, predatory. Angel Michael, yeah, you're being protected. I remember swimming in the ocean near Florida or whatever. And I remember people were talking about barracudas, and I remember being a little scared of that. And so, yeah. Just get some tape on there for Angel Michael. Thank you, Angel Michael, for helping us and supporting us always. Amen. Thank you, Angel Michael. Amen. It says 2 can play at that game. So you got to know the game to play it right? To end it. They wanted you to waste away, cause you fatigue and illness. They wanted you to waste away. This person did not want you to have happiness, focus, clarity, self-determination, or protection over your energy. So they were literally projecting this onto you. And if you let them in, this is what they were bringing to you. They wanted to steal from you and suck you dry and cause you to be in fear, weak, broken, uninspired, unhealthy, controlled. Don't take on this person's problems. They're not your problems, and they created them themselves, and they have a responsibility for their own life and mind. You will look back at and laugh at this time. So just know that you're already beyond this, it looks like, especially with the world in the past position. They aren't straight. Again, two confirmations, especially Gemini does tend to be not straight, no offense. I've noticed it in my life too, with other, even before my exes, like I've noticed it. So, and it's not a bad thing. It's just a bad thing when they're not honest and they have motives for what they're doing, or they're lying to you about it, right? Behind the clouds, the sun always shines. So this person's trying to project clouds, cover up with illusions, but I think the sun's still shining through. And so there are other civilizations. So maybe there's civilizations you don't even understand or know about that you could have past lives in that might be connected to you in this lifetime type energy. He is in denial. He's gay, friend. So he might have like friends, or he tells you about friends he's had. Yeah, these are not friends, right? Be careful who you trust when in stardom, exactly. And especially the higher power or healing you have. We saw with the star here. With that energy, it looks so delicious to a predator, does it not? I mean, a beautiful fruit that's healthy, be careful. Keep losing the weight. Karmic individual try to keep you bound. And they'll do that by, any means necessary. Being deceptive in your energy. So they're lying to you. They're gaslighting. They are hiding who they really are. So this could be somebody with nefarious intentions. Don't get involved with someone with that much baggage. And that's because they have a lot of bad karma. If they're not willing to cleanse and heal it, they do have a lot of baggage, right? And I don't think we should be around people that, have baggage, because you need to heal your own baggage before you enter a relationship. I don't see why people are so codependent. It's like, heal your shit. But I don't know. Only ugly people hate. Don't entertain them. Say no. And that's what they want you to do. They want you to entertain them. They're taking you in circles, and I heard they want to talk you in circles. This is somebody who wants to just talk and waste your time. So do be careful. Keep trying and adapting. Creativity. Not honest. Wooing you with fancy stuff or strategies. So there could be nefarious motives behind this. Lies. If they say look left, look right. So I think even Trump has Gemini placements, I'm pretty sure. So that kind of makes sense. He's always talking big shit so that he can divert your attention away. They aim to drain your energy and exhaust you. Still tied to their ex. Selling you on a wooden nickel. So this is not a good investment. You need someone responsible. Yes, this person's a child. Resist. Dirty offer. Creating and thriving. They'll never tell you the truth. Self-love is the strongest medicine. The devil sent them just to keep you stuck and take back energy. Just to keep you stuck. Take back your energy and focus. So maybe this person wants to distract you. Maybe I don't think it's working, but just don't think about it. Don't interact with it. To be at the higher level, you need to protect and maintain it more. Fast tracking. So as you get this person out of your energy, you're going faster. If it aligns, it aligns. If not, that's okay too. Went out of their way to purposefully hurt you. So this person had no reason to bring this dirty offer towards you, but toxic, messy manager. So this person could hold the position of authority or tried to. You have cleared your karmic debt. So you've already healed and learned the lesson. You need to let it go. Indigenous. This could be somebody who's indigenous, or could have addictions, or it could just be something from a past life. Or you could be indigenous and you could be connected with nature. Just try to stop your blessings. Yeah, I'm seeing someone very jealous. I'm seeing you having a very nice Christmas or something like that, and this person's how can you buy yourself nice gifts? And it's bitch, catch your own life. Proof floss could be a demon or spirit. Let's search that up for you guys. This person might think you're a prude or something like that, which I think is good. Let's see, because that means you have standards. Known for causing discord and falsehood. Yep, that makes sense. They want to keep you in a fight. Wow. Yeah, so do your own research on that if you're interested in what else a demon could represent. If they were up and successful, would they want to be with you? Superficial relationship. So this person likely would not want to be with you if they were doing well in their own life, which just shows you what they're after you for. Trying to curse and hex you. So to be careful, I'm hearing in my head, a curse that has no warrant will not stick. So more in tune with the divine, exactly. And they might want to curse you for being so into and not putting up with their bullshit and being able to be cursed. I'm seeing now Jennifer's body where she's like, it's like this man like tried to sacrifice her type energy, trying to lower your worth and price with guilt. You have ancient knowledge. Use magic to put yourself in a more advantageous position. So you might be being called to do certain rituals as well to protect yourself, to manifest, sees you as naive. Exactly. So we're going to end it there. You can prove to them that you're not naive by being smarter. So I hope you liked it. Thanks for being here. Please hit like, subscribe. Please hit the buy me a coffee link. Please hit, well, I don't know what I'm saying. Yeah, you know the jazz. So take care. That's funny. 5-5. So yeah, 5-5 could be a relevant number as well. Good luck. Take care.